What's up, everybody? It's your man, KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, we about to talk about the sport of women's boxing, but y'all know how I am and y'all know how I do. Before I get to it, I gotta say it. Protect women's sports, keep women's sports, women's sports. Now let's get to the business. All right. So y'all know two division undisputed champion Katie Taylor, who is 23 wins, one loss, no draw, 6 wins by way of knockout. The one time she lost to Chantelle Cameron when she moved up to the junior welterweight division to challenge for all the belts there. She took a loss on a majority decision. She came back, same place, same time, and won a majority decision to become the second woman to be undisputed in two separate weight classes. Now, they're 1-1. The aspects of that was right off the bat. Man, we got to have a trilogy. I thought, honestly, I thought the first fight, I thought it was, man, I thought it was like a unanimous decision for Chantelle Cameron, but I'm not the judge. The second fight was much, much closer. She improved. She did everything she needed to do to win the fight. I had it slightly in her favor, although it was close. Thought it was close. Now, like I said, they were talking about, oh yeah, this is a trilogy right off the rip. This rivalry, it can't go. This is unfinished business. 1-1. Chantelle Cameron's 18 wins, one loss, no draw with 8 wins by way of knockout. You got to finish the business with this. And going into negotiations, that is the problem right now. The negotiations. See, Katie Taylor was wanting to have an official, like, what do you call it, homecoming match in a certain venue in her hometown, which is like her big time dream, and it's nothing wrong with that. But what was said from Chantelle Cameron's side that the negotiations are being held up by Katie Taylor due to purse issues. Now, the initial offer that they sent Chantelle Cameron, she was like, "No, that's too much of a lowball." So she presented one back, and they was like, "No, we're not going to do that." So, um, she sent another offer back, and according to her, not my words, greatly reduced her purse. Took a massive pay cut in her purse to make the fight happen. Signed, boom, boom, bam, whatever the case may be. But they said the other side, Katie Taylor's side, has not signed the deal, has not been responsive. Nobody on her side has been responsive, and it looks like that they're Katie Taylor is wanting to go in a different direction to have a stay busy fight. Why stay busy when you could just get the trilogy on? I don't know. They were talking about this fight was going to possibly take place May 25th in Katie Taylor's hometown, but here we are with the negotiations. Now, another thing has come up. The rematch that Katie Taylor was supposed to have had she not lost to Chantelle Cameron initially was with the real deal, Amanda Serrano. The rematch, the first fight they had was a split decision win for Katie Taylor at Madison Square Garden. It was the first time two women fighters had made over $1 million each in their purses, and man, that place was going nuts, berserk. Thought it was the fight of the year that time. I thought that fight was crazy good. They were warriors. They were cut. They were bleeding. They were throwing hands like crazy all the way to the last bell. But they didn't get that rematch immediately because Amanda Serrano suffered, I believe it was a fracture or broken rib in training camp leading up to that fight. Now, her last fight, Amanda Serrano, she had to pull out of her last fight at the last minute because of an eye issue. There was something going on with her eye. There was the cornea of her eye was like scratched or irritated from sparring or something like that. And then like some hair products had got into it and it made it bad to the point where she could barely see. Um, she said she had like a personal doctor come to her home. Um, 3 or 4 days before the fight, and it was like he don't think you should go through it. We'll just see where you at the night of the fight. The night of the fight came around in the back. They said nope. We're not gonna allow you to go forward with this because you can't see. She got in the ring after Jake Paul's little first round domination of whoever that guy was, and they announced that the fight was off and that everybody in the building would get a full refund because they came to see Amanda Serrano in that fight. Now that would have been her homecoming fight, but they're talking about this rematch with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor to take place in Las Vegas at the Sphere, the new big event. Saw it when it was getting built, man. I thought that thing was gonna be crazy, and now that it's up, that thing is even more crazy. It's a dope event. It would be the first fight and the first women's fight to take place in that building. What do you guys think, man? Do you think Katie Taylor should just go ahead and sign the deal to fight the trilogy fight with Chantelle Cameron? Or do you think she should go in a different direction and take a stay busy fight? Or do you think she should go in the direction of Amanda Serrano and have that fight in the Sphere out in Las Vegas? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, man. I thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.